Hi everybody, this is Mike the Gamer Guy coming at you substantially earlier than the past few streams for more Mother 2.1 Relocalized. So let me hop over to the community tab on YouTube and discuss a couple things. Really just one thing, I think. So, kind user Chaz messaged me on part 2 and brought up how accessing the debug mode would really help speed up the process and let us see a lot more of the text, and I totally agree. But since I was playing this on the flashcart, I really didn't know how to do that. He then told me where to change the hex values so that we could have the debug menu available. As you can see, we now have debug menu. So that was the first hex edit I've ever done, so that was a good experience either way. And now we are much more capable of getting around. We don't have to worry about deaths, and we can increase our level to the point where we won't have to worry about most enemies either after we've sort of encountered everyone in an area. There's actually a whole list, maybe I should bring that up right now, of various commands that we can use to make everything go a lot quicker. Oh, he also, or they also, shouldn't assume, they also suggested checking out the house with the EarthBound, with the Beatles reference at the beginning of the game, so we'll get around to doing that. And was there another thing? And the library too. So that's on the docket for today, if we can get there. I wouldn't be surprised if we do. Slow you down for photograph. Oh, welcome back, Jay Clark. There goes Bubble Monkey. Debug menu. Yep, we got the debug menu, so it's very good. Anyway, Tessie has a great design. I'm gonna look at the cutting room floor page and see if there's anything else we can enhance to make this whole experience go a little more smoothly. Because from here on out, it's down to brass tacks. We're just gonna be speeding through, if possible. I know where the leveling command is, but it wouldn't be a problem. I can just look at the cutting room floor page. It also might be fun just to mess around with some of this stuff, to be honest. Okay. Here we go. So, I guess while we're at it, might as well increase... Oh... No way. So I'm still bad. As I desperately tried to open up the menu. Does that work all the time? Oh, it does. Well, thank you. Great. Okay, so back to what we were doing. My issue was that I was pressing L like a ridiculous person. Here's the debug menu. Apple is where we've got our leveling options. I guess the origin of the seemingly nonsensical names is that it's like the Japanese Romanized words that are then abbreviated, I think. So we'll just boost Jeff a good 5 levels maybe, so that we can check to see if the names are different. Though so far, I have no reason to believe that they would be. This is just Rowdy Mouse. So we'll just skip that. So we have full control over leveling. What was in here again? Or just a bread roll. There's really no worry anymore. And I'm very thankful that we have this feature. I wish I would have had this a while ago. Mad Duck. That's identical. I guess, well, I could, actually fight some of these guys to see if they made any changes. Like, I know that Mad Duck is like, Mad Duck made something spin around or something, which was always kind of a weird line that I just accepted. Maybe they changed that in their infinite wisdom. Worthless protoplasm, I believe that's the same. How powerful am I? Not too crazy overpowered. I'm gonna check to see if there's any new text in this fight. Nah, I'm gonna guess not. This definitely removes the urgency from things. Yes, I am. That was a mistake I made early on. I'll grab that. Though, again, if we want to check item names, I think we could just do that anyway. Oh, I can change that? How do I do that? Can I do that in the normal menu? Okay. Let me see where that is. Event sound. Oh, really? Okay, then we might get through this area. I'll save and then we'll do that. And Bubble Monkey has kind of a bizarre walk animation. Now that I look at it. Oh, here we go. I'm so sorry I couldn't get rid of that stupid Fuzzy Pickles guy. Oh, now that's interesting. So this is an actual author insert, which is pretty nuts for a ROM hack that is supposed to remove narcissism. It's actually listed as one of the things this is supposed to be removing. I do wonder if this is like satire, possibly. I love the Fuzzy Pickles guy. I've grown to hate him though. this ROM hack has no worries at all, Photo Man. Oh, there's more? Because I just briefly looked at the romhack.net page to see, has this guy done other relocalizations that might be worth looking at? So there's more, is what you're telling me. Interesting. So I should say that I'm not here to like lambast or, say anything mean about about them as people or whatever. This is just a very bizarre work. And it's interesting that there appears to be an entire body of work like it. I feel so powerful now with the debug menu. Okay. So I can save here. So you can have it. Okay. Do a reset. Okay. I bet it's over here. Hey, look at that. Oh, you can even change the flavor? Let's get some mint in here. Nice. That's great. I never knew about that. Wonderful. Dungeon developer. Devote my life to making dungeons. Well, by combining my skills and Dr. Andon's intelligence, I can become Dungeon Man. First commission in dungeon. Don't judge. I'm sure you have a few weird fantasies of your own. Well, that's different. Take care. Come back again. Okay. So they changed Dungeon Man's text a little bit. We learned last stream that the characterization of Pokey/Porky is more accurate to the original now. Like I said, I don't really care for that, but it does make me wonder about like every line now. I think for the most part, it's just like made up, if you know what I mean. Like the relocalizer's just going in there and inserting what he thinks is better or more funny. But the Pokey thing really does throw a wrench into all of it. It just kind of makes it a little bit more awkward, though. Like that Dungeon Man sequence is, I don't know. It's substantially more awkward because we know what this is. We know this is a relocalization that is supposed to be better. So everything has like an extra level of scrutiny over top of it. Excuse me? Froze. Maybe that was a result of me just kind of messing with the buttons or something. Oh well, we're not too far back. Retry. Really? Okay. Never heard of that before. Is that debug only? Okay. Interesting. I don't know why I want this hamburger, but I'm grabbing it again. Ramblin' Shroom. Oh, this is Struttin' Shroom. I thought they used to be green. I guess it's probably another mushroom enemy. One of the many. Go around here. I think there's an item box. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Because that would... I'm all about making things go faster. Okay. Second page. Oh, wrong. There we go. Nice. I don't think we need it. Well, I want that. Because Jeff needs his bottle rockets. That's important. Oh. Started chewing the gum. Bubble Monkey is just such a great character. Monkeys in the EarthBound series. They're just so good. They're always helpful too. Okay. Thank you. That look the same? Monkey date is the same, I think. The cave boys are not here because of the we turned off spawns. But that's interesting though. That's something worth investigating because last stream we found out that they in the boarding school area changed the cave boy's name to Bigfoot in one of the conversations. It was like very minute change that I spotted somehow. So it'll be interesting to know if their names are actually changed in battle. Kind of doubt it. This one. Looks the same. I'm gonna wait to fight the cave boys though until... Well, I don't need to worry about that actually, because we can just power up Jeff a ton. So let's see if I get this right. Okay. So I think I turned them back on now. Yep. And we'll give Jeff some more apple room bap tap. We'll see. What? I got him! Nope, it's the same. Okay, so I mean, it just makes that whole change at the boarding school even the more pointless. Oh well. I can't believe it. You're Jeff, my son. It's been 10 years. Yeah. Think that was the same? It certainly wasn't any punchier. They sort of an issue about commenting on the game, in a way, is uh, they didn't do all that good of a job if it wasn't clear. So a lot of the criticism boils down to them saying, "Look, I did it better," being kind of like, "Oh yeah." I didn't notice. Maybe it's later in the game. There's like, I want to say a line about Jeff wetting the bed, I think, or I'm going without my mind in my brain. Let me look it up. Well, I'm looking at the text dump here of EarthBound, and I'm just seeing lines that don't appear to have any. Okay. I think that might be later. Yeah, it might be later that line shows up. It seems like something they would have changed. Really? So now differing opinions are beginning to arise. The line is, isn't that first symbol pronounced ah? That's about all I know. Man, oh man, did that ever scare me. Skyrunner, guess I won't do much running now. I'm nearly positive that was changed. Yes. So here is an example of a joke that they added. So I'll take a moment to acknowledge it and continue on. Oh well. You don't have to explain anything. I'm Jeff. Came because you called me. I'm very strong, really nearsighted, kind of shy. Tend to be a little insecure. So are you sure you want to be friends? Be my friend. At least you're not Porky. What does that mean? So that just makes Ness sound like a jerk. Akanbe? I shouldn't even try. Oh, okay. Interesting. Where is it? Whoa. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm like, come on. So that Jeff encounter was actually changed quite a bit. They added the Sky Runner joke, running runner joke, um, which is filed that under just fine, I guess. Shoot. Oh no. Okay. Goodbye, moldy man. So what are we doing for levels here? I'm going to just do a level up on everybody. Now that doesn't increase his to... Yeah, everyone just becomes 30. Alright. Cool. So I think the next thing is the zombie paper. Get that to happen. People used to call me evil, but these zombies are much worse. I left my wife and kids at home to escape to this tent. In retrospect, I suppose that is pretty evil after all. That is new. Yeah, go ahead. Should I ask the people if they want it? This is getting way too real. That is also a new line. Oh, that's all I can do is acknowledge that it is new. So I think only 2 of those people had changed the lines. Oh wait, do I need to actually fight Boogie Tent? Can't remember if it's the Escargot Express or the Boogie Tent thing that happens next. Suppose I should go check. It's the Boogie Tent thing. Talk to a few more people. I don't remember that, but that might be original. Garurg. So I assume I should just probably fight the boss as I normally would. Doesn't seem like a fight I'd want to exit. Plus, why not fight it? It's Boogie Tent. We owe it to him. Oh, have you guys seen in Smash Bros. Ultimate how they've updated Ness's PSI attacks to more closely resemble the original game? It's pretty amazing, actually. Like the fire effect right there, that part, you can actually see that in his PK fire now. Let's see. There's a jar of fly honey. Let's talk to the dog. The dog had nothing to say. The dog was a trick. Well, this is definitely different. I am almost positive there's no way this was in the original. The word intestines does not show up in Earthbound, unsurprisingly. I wonder what this guy originally said. I'll never eat spaghetti again because intestines look like spaghetti. It's a joke. Oh, that's right. It's Mock Pizza who does it. Be very useful. Apparently, this whole system, the pathfinding system for these guys, is like really complicated. That's a good part. Okay. Yeah, the intestines line doesn't really fit in with Earthbound. When you have like gruesome dark humor like that, it really takes away from when Earthbound actually gets dark. Like, with Gygus and stuff. Like, I get what they were going for, though, for what it's worth. But we gotta go sleep. That's right. I just need to play through this whole game again at some point because I've forgotten a lot of the sequences. Oh, I don't got the money. I guess there's probably a debug option to give myself as much money as I want. Meanwhile, let's just take a look at what else we got. Look up Fractious Lemon, see if they've got anything else of interest. Oh, okay. So, um, I looked up the person, and I did find another comment they made about Earthbound on their DeviantArt page. I just rewrote Earthbound so it doesn't suck. It was my birthday gift to myself. Wow. Wow. It just takes such a level of gumption. That's the word of the stream, gumption. It's bold. Oh my god. Did I activate the copy protection on accident? This is crazy. How much progress have we made? We've done pretty good for 35 minutes in. Oh, I should turn spawns back off. Then again, we do want to see, I guess, if maybe the zombies have different names. It's unlikely. Okay, wait, this is... Yeah, didn't read that. Interesting. Looks the same. Yeah. I mean, that's a good point. And it's this one. So that should take care of that. I'm guessing this was just a bare minimum script change. I don't know how many EarthBound tools are out there to work on the script in this way. I think PK Hack can do that a little bit, though I'm not too well versed in that tool. Oh, looks like the boss is still up here. Mini barf. I love the background on this one. People can complain about EarthBound's graphics all day long, but these backgrounds are where it's at. That didn't do very much. Interesting. I'm guessing I can't get around this guy by start selecting. Like, he would still be there, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, Paul is dead. Guess she really didn't have any armor or anything like that. Let's try it. Why not? Oh, it works. Okay, well, I'm just throwing battling out the window now. This guy. This guy's the worst. Taking advantage of people who just fight weirdo slime monsters. On the edge of death, would you like to pay for some coffee? Alright, let's see if the Saturns are changed. Maybe they all speak like normal people now. They're just normal humans that are very short and have giant faces. Good day, yeah, good day, sir. My name is Mr. Saturn. He must have, right? He must have hated it. Like, I guess we'll see. We need to talk to Dr. Saturn anyway. We feel groove. Ha-ho, me Mr. Saturn. This place, all are Mr. Saturn. Nope. It's the same. Here's Trash Can Doctor Man. Zoom. This is what a good guy. Favorite one. Like, I'm not seeing any standout differences so far. And I mean, arguably, this is the most pretentious part of the game. Like a whole race of people that have like a very slightly different language. This has got weird properties over here. You can kind of like snap nests over here, and it's bizarre. KO. Crazy fact time that the Saturn like font is based on Itoi's daughter's handwriting when she was a kid. And that is a fact. Boing. Another good localization choice, honestly, just over Mother 2, because like Mr. Saturn seemed a lot more obnoxious in the in the Japanese version, from what I recall reading. They certainly are in Mother 3. It's not horrible. I just kind of like the writing in this a little bit better. Okay, let us continue on then. Hi Link, welcome to stream. It'd be nice if I could have like channel icons show up on the restream thing. Make it easier to tell when different people are in the chat. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, try that again. So yeah, now we have 3 minutes to chat, everybody. Well, okay, to explain, you need to wait 3 minutes, and then you can go through into the secret base, like Mr. Saturn told us. I don't know. Maybe we could investigate this person more. See if there's what else we can learn about them, if they have anything else interesting. Looks like they're very active artist people. Very active art people. They do comics, I guess. They seem to be a popular person on DeviantArt. I'm trying to see if maybe there's any other video game things we can look into, because obviously that's the whole deal. Hmm. Yeah, that's a good point, Jay Clark. I imagine it would be. Um, I mean, I'm reading some of they're like, okay, there we go. Thank God. Whew. I guess they wrote a comic called Warp Zone, and now I don't know much about anything, but is this like a Control Alt Delete or Penny Arcade thing? Like a chronically unfunny uh, webcomic series? So that sounds video game related. 1 second. I will get back to playing the game. I just want to figure this one thing out. Oh, no, that's not right. Oh. Never mind. I'm too scared to look any further at. Okay. Let's just continue on with the video game. What say you, Mr. Saturn? So honest? What? I don't remember this guy. Does he say this? Because it's a great line. Yeah. What a good guy. That is just a line from the original text that I missed before. He's an honest Saturn. He will not lie to you. He will be your friend. Or extremely dangerous. I'm dangerous version. There he is. Have they changed him? They changed Pooh's name because I guess the original name could kind of be gross. So maybe they've changed this character because he is all gross. Greater of two evils. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, that's a new line. Let me find the original. Originally says, "I'll take you down big time. So get ready for the worst fight of your life." Oh, it looks like there'll be 3 new zombies in 3 tonight. Another joke. Yeah, it's not much better. It's not better, frankly. It's like it was an even fight. This city will soon be in worse condition than living in your own puke, is what it originally says, which makes sense given you know Belch's character in quotes. I mean, he's not exactly deep, but that's kind of the idea. It's a little bit bizarre. You didn't need to change him. He's supposed to just be like a disgusting, gross monster. Zoom. That's the same. Off your body. Okay. So that was an interesting change. You gotta wash off the extremely dirty gunk off your body. That's new. There is a like a distinct. I don't know what it is exactly. I'm no English major, but it's easy to detect when a line is changed, and that's usually not a good sign. In my mind. Right. Let's take a look. My was Porky. I'm not detecting any like obvious differences right away. Trying to help you. You undergone to this point. I mean, it might be different. I think some of it is. Nothing's changed. It's identical. Okay. Yeah, like I was not seeing anything that just stuck out. It looks like the text dump doesn't include this, maybe. Yeah, so that's why I couldn't find it. It's in Coil Snake. Okay. Maybe I'll download that for next time. Not that I really need it, just for the coffee scenes, I guess. And I guess we can be somewhat confident if he didn't change this part. Probably didn't change the other part. This music's great, though. Hello, Earthbound fan 15. Yeah, exactly. It's and I wouldn't even call him bad. Oh, was there a slight difference there? I wish you luck. Only changed that last line. Oh, I was looking away because I didn't expect anything. Well, now I gotta know what it originally said. Can someone just report to me what it said, since I was being absent-minded? Yeah, but I mean, for the most part, it's not like worse. I mean, this part's worse. This part is horrible now because we have to read the it's a stupid photograph. It's so annoying every time. Changed it to May Fortune Smile on you. Okay. See, I would not have known the difference, and I don't feel like that's an important change. Just interesting. It's just interesting. Yeah, it's definitely weaker in some key places, and it's pointless, which almost makes it worse. Because I would not call this like funny bad by any means. And I love a good thing that's like so bad that it's kind of funny. That's not this. It's just different for some reason. Not that we need it, but I'm also surprised they didn't change the Your Sanctuary stuff. Did. Oh, that'll be a good one to look forward to. Yeah, the guy who like says he's hopped off buying like cappuccino or something, right? And that whole bar, I think, is changed to a cafe in EarthBound. He thought he heard his mother from far away. She said, "Be a thoughtful, strong boy." Is that the same? I want to say that's different. I'm trying to see where that is in the text. Oh, it'll be under. Uh, yep, Milky Well. Right? And this part's not in the text dump either. Hmm. That's too bad. Oh well. Okay, so that's the same. Do not remember that one. That's fine. Yeah, some of it's closer to Mother 2. Some of it is just whatever. It's just whatever the person was feeling like, which does not lead to a very cohesive script. Okay. So, there is a teleport command. And I feel like we might as well use that to get back to on it real quick, just to check out some of the stuff that Chaz suggested. Let me look for that. Oh, warp. It's probably... Oh, wait. Is that just a random warp? That's not what I wanted. Is it under the Apple menu? It is. Okay. So, let's check out the library first. Which would have been a good thing to do on our first episode, but... I mean... Doesn't really matter at this point. Hi, kids can borrow only maps at this library. You wanna borrow one? No. Oh, I need to. I think that's the same. So far, I don't see anything jumping out at me. Yeah, I'm... This is the same. Shucks. It's the bathroom part. Hmm. Okay. So that was the library. Shoot. I really thought we'd get some of that genius Fractious Lemon writing. Guess not. I'm starved for content. Come on. And then we'll check out the Beatles reference. One of the most widely known like jokes, I guess, in the game. I think for a long time people thought that it was like responsible for the game not getting re-released on Virtual Console even. Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay. We came and we saw. Disappointing. I was really hoping for... I was really hoping for just something completely different. Like a reference to whatever music the Relocalizer enjoyed. Oh well, it was worth it. Well, yeah, it was worth checking out though. The things that made Fractious Lemon think that this game sucks are very few and far between. And again, like we were talking about last time, it seems that sometimes he actually thinks Etoy did it right, and then the localizers messed up. But he blames Etoy, which is very interesting. Oh, you didn't hear about that? Yeah, that was during the dark times of EarthBound not being re-released on anything, and of course cartridge prices were so high. They still are. Um, People were looking for any reason why they might not have re-released it. Popular theory was that the music, such as like the use of like Johnny Be Good, essentially, and a couple others, and then references like that were what were keeping it from being re-released. Okay, I think I remember that one. That one seems definitely the same. I guess the last one was the same too, but I didn't remember it. Okay. Let's just go straight to Threed. I'm gonna need to look at the cutting room floor page. Oh, Grateful Dead Valley, right? That's why it's abbreviated like that. That's um. This is Threek. Surik is what it. I think is what it says here. Okay. It's the most underutilized music in the game, probably. Just because by this point, there's really nothing left to do here. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's go talk to the people up by the exit. I don't know how much of it will be different, though. I think there's people up here. Or I'm thinking of Hyperbound. Which, if you haven't played Hyperbound before, highly recommend it. Yeah, there are people here. There are people even, like, over here? No. Thank you for bringing peace and happiness back to Threed. Didn't think those kids could have saved the town. That all looks the same to me. Oh, it's the guy who called himself an NPC earlier. Not much to say. See, that was when I was hopeful about this being a really entertaining stream. or at least localization to play through. And if you do like notice something that if you guys do notice like a script change that I'm just oblivious to, feel free to point it out. Oh, I think there's people in the tent still, right? Maybe. Yes. Right. That's the problem. I know that there's a hack that's kind of like a restoration hack called Maternal Bound. I've not played that one, but I imagine that is closer to what this should probably be. This can't be the same. right? Oh, is it any good? Yeah, I was pretty sure it wasn't. Uh, so I guess his kids and wife became zombies. Um, I don't know if that's probably worse than the original line because of course this guy's a big coward who like left his family. And here, he really doesn't get his comeuppance, really. Not really. Okay. Well, that's okay. I just wish this person would pour their entire like sense of humor into the hack. I don't think we do that till later, right? I think we just go on to foresight now. Like it seems like it's trying to do some more dark humor, I guess. I don't know. It didn't go far enough with it. It should just completely shock me. The characters should be swearing and there should be blood everywhere. If you want to go that direction, just go insane. Be unrestrained with it. Instead, it just sticks out like a sore thumb. Oh, Okaska. Yeah. Well, I mean, of course, like there's the whole origin story behind Gygus. That's one of the most disturbing things ever. But oh, the girlfriend's line was changed. Oh. Okay. Thanks for pointing that out. Why is that different? That's the weirdest one yet, maybe. Um, I mean, it didn't really stick out to me. Like, it kind of fits with the script, I guess. Um, huh. Okay. What do we got going here? Remember that one. Remember that. Yeah, the old. Yeah, I guess to maybe for people who really don't understand that, what that term means. Oh wait, did they change that? I needed to look at this again. Oh, this is that. Yeah, I don't get the motivation there. Miss Underground. Well, you would think so, but we found that the The person responsible has some very interesting ideas of what should and should not be changed. Maybe it'll be like an nth degree darker. Because they have tried to make like it all a bit more serious, which is bizarre. I would not have expected that from this hack. I kind of expected the opposite, actually. I expected something to be a little bit sillier, but everything's kind of more, a little bit darker, a little bit more serious with some of the lines, especially with Pokey's character being entirely rewritten. I mean, it's getting more interesting to some degree. You get. I don't think he'd probably appreciate the fly honey. You get cookie, sir. Okay, thanks. I don't remember that. It's an interesting line. I thought that was changed, honestly. I guess not. Oh, the sesame seeds? I don't remember the contact lenses. Is that another side quest? Oh, Mr. T. Okay. They're just somewhere in the desert, right? Like the sesame seeds are. Okay. Let's go. Let's go visit the sesame seeds. Okay, there's one in like the top corner of the map or something, right? Okay. Pintella Giovanni. Okay. Oh, there it is. What will Mr. T say? Something about pitying fools, I hope? I feel like that was the number one motivator behind making this hack. I gotta I gotta have Mr. T say something about pitying fools. You know what? I'm gonna boost everyone's level again. Just because why not? If I have can I heal them? I don't like the flashing. And there's black sesame seed. Why would you feel like talking to a tiny black sesame seed, black sesame like me? I want to apologize to the white sesame that I hurt before. I could just see her. Okay. Oh, that's right. We gotta get another visit by that annoying photo man. I don't know if I've ever done the contact lens thing. Surely they could have removed those last lines. It could have been Fuzzy Pickles and then he goes away. If the issue was, I really hate how like long it takes. No, you don't grab the sesame seed. You have to like find white sesame seed, and then you got to deliver messages between the two. It's a long distance relationship over the desert. It's one of the most beautiful love stories in all of video games. I can only remember where it is. There it is. Oh, what's this? I probably haven't encountered everything in the desert before, honestly, because this is the scariest area of the game for me. Oh wait, went too far. There's too much danger. How do you feel like talking to a tiny land? Oh. Weep, weep. Is that it then? Um. Ugh. Okay. So. Okay. I think that it's the same. Bizarre. There is a possibility that the person just was not aware of that even. Oh yeah, we'll check out the Slap Brothers. They're coming up anyway. Did you know the Slap Brothers had their own card game? The Sanchez Brothers, I think that's their name originally. They will make me happy. Come on, Sanchez Brothers. This does not make me happy. Another lie. This was a very minimalist thing. I guess romhacking.net's like quality standards are pretty low. I could probably release like I threatened in part 2, I could probably release a relocalization with all my terrible joke ideas. Oh, target. Oh, yeah. No, it's fine. Let's do that. I didn't even know that was a thing. Technically, if we wanted to, I could just warp to Foresight anyway. So no harm. Thomas Jefferson. Yeah, I think that's all correct. I'd like to play the card game sometime. I'm pretty sure it's kind of expensive though, and probably all in Japanese. Probably. Yes. Yeah. They really want to hit that home. It's a good observation. I wonder what the motivation there is. Yeah, maybe. Uh, hmm. It's just weird though because the rest of the game is so wacky that like just bringing that one thing up, it's still just kind of weird. Oh, this is very different. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Yeah, I can make pointless esoteric references to things I like too, Etoy. It's not funny when you do it, and it's not funny when I do it. Bite me, you overrated, pretentious hack. We found what made him angry. Whoever wrote this sign clearly has unresolved anger issues. It's sad, really. Oh my god. Whoa. Wow. So, what was that building originally? Was that the... No, that wasn't the Planning for Mother 3 building, was it? Oh, hey, you called it. It is beer. Again. So, but it says cafe. This is a beer cafe, I guess. Wow. There was just venom in that entire rant. Okay, so again, this is a beer cafe. So there's alcohol. I was so drunk I accidentally knocked on the wall inside instead of the restroom door. Next thing I know, someone asked, "Who is it?" and it really surprised me. Which is why I'm drinking here. That's slightly different. Okay, so yeah, the pun it's not here, or the apple joke. They removed the apple joke, the great apple joke. Why? Also, do you get it? He's drinking in this beer cafe. He even says it. Originally, his line is like about how he enjoys the atmosphere. Foresight has got a lot of changes. Okay, so to let you guys know, um, after I finish the game, I'm gonna do some kind of video about this. Because of course, in addition to doing streaming, I do like to produce actual videos. And I think I'm just gonna do an analysis of that entire billboard rant. I can make esoteric references to things I like too, you hack. Man. It's so weird to call like Mother 3 something he likes. It's like his art. Which is it's just weird. Oh yes. Mr. T. Sorry, I totally forgot. I was caught off guard. So, is the Mr. T thing not funny? By the logic of Mr. Genius Relocalizer Man? This isn't the right way. Here we go. Oh, I think this is the image that they shared with the hack initially. It was supposed to really win us over. What? You came to deliver my grandma's memento, the contact lenses? Thank you. Thank you so much. Family tradition to keep things forever. Yeah, maybe I do remember this. There we go. So now, now the fool pitying. So he's got his contact lenses. Mr. T is activated now. No, he didn't change the contact lens text. He just added that at the end. Before he had his contact lenses, he was just a normal guy. Now he's Mr. T. I remember the hips line. I guess the rest is probably correct. Yeah. I mean, you could have changed that because it's kind of weird to say behind when we're like next to him. Like it doesn't matter, but if I were relocalizing the game, redoing it to make it good, um, I might have changed that. I guess. That's probably different. I'm gonna guess because Nintendo would not allow. Oh no, that's the same. Hmm. But he changed one of them. That's probably this guy. I think is different. But the original machine gun line is correct. So, um, I mean, as far as like the humor goes in this so far, I think that is fine. It's like we're analyzing it, so can't really enjoy the jokes, I guess. But you know, the setup and the payoff is there. Non-essential though, as always. Ooh la la, this is my poor old friend, what's your name? Pig's Butt? This is the same, right? That looked identical. There's no rhyme or reason to the changes. We should we should maybe just stop trying. I mean, they changed it to Porky, I guess. Let's talk to it's this guy's name, Aloysius Minch, I think. Yeah. That's the same. Hmm. Didn't they remove the earlier line when where Pokey first introduces his new name? Oh, that's a great point. I totally, yeah, that slipped my mind. They did rewrite his character entirely, so why is he the same? Hmm. So next, check out this Runaway 5, I think? Possibly. A reference to Vegas. I mean, that could be totally real, I guess, but it just seems like a... No, it's not. I was gonna say, referencing a real-world location like that. I would... Wait. Does that line make any sense? Hmm. Alright. So I think that what we'll do here is we'll wrap up the this stuff with Runaway 5 just real quick. And then we'll pick this up at a later date. Okay, so while this plays, well, maybe we can take a think, have an old think on what the deal is. Because you make a great point. Well, I don't know. Internally, would it be possible for him to have changed Poki's name, and then it like done a mass change across the whole text, like search, like the find and replace feature on Word, and then he didn't worry about if there was any formatting errors or anything. I guess there wouldn't be. It's the same length, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say that's what happened because it doesn't fit with the rest of what he was doing. I don't know. Lucky Luigi. Luigi still looks like he's in a slightly darker suit to me. Okay, I feel like I might have almost mentioned that on the first part, but I didn't want to speak to it because I'm like, that would have been a weird thing to change. Oh. Okay. Interesting. I mean, as far as the changes go, it's like a little thing, but it is arguably an improvement. Oh. Well, arguably. An improvement. Okay. Oh, I should also maybe talk to the owner, because I think that might set a flag or something. And yeah, the whole buried gold thing, just to tell another story that everybody knows, is like based on Itoi's real life experience of digging for gold. Alright, let's find a save point and then call this pretentious, esoteric nonsense done for the night. Oh, they changed the dad dialogue. Oh, I think I already mentioned that, though. Okay, guys. this was a really, really good stream. Thanks for everyone for stopping by, and I really hope you all join me for the next one whenever that happens. I'll see you then.